COVID is gone and 2025 is here. In these last 5 years, what I have observed is a shift in the market demand, a shift in paradigm of content creation, and this shift is bringing a big boom for the people in the creative industry.
What's up everybody, welcome to the second video of this channel. I'm Swarnadeep Sarkar, and in this video we are going to talk about the career scopes of product photography, what skills you need, what are the opportunities you are going to get. So let's quickly dive into the video.
So why is it becoming a booming career?
You see, in the last 5-6 years I have been looking into the way brands are growing, the way brand awareness, engagement, these things have changed a lot. The algorithm for visibility, these has changed. Now take any business, any product oriented business, they need product photography. Let it be e-commerce, let it be real estate, let it be a sari brand, or let it be a food and beverage brand. Every one of them need a product photography to display their product, and that's where comes a product photographer who is going to get their vision into an image. First things first, you have to understand the client's perspective. The client is getting the photo shoot done because he wants revenue. Those images should be visually appealing and there should be storytelling that it can grab the attention of the audience or customer or clients. And you have to have this open-minded thing that you are not just getting the photo shoot done, you are giving him value. You are making understand how these photos can be utilized, what type of photos should go with his brand's persona. These are the things that you have to learn and understand first, and then you have to make it understand to the client. That's how you are going to be a trustworthy and successful product photographer.
There is an exercise for you guys. So give me questions in the comments below. I'll answer you. Whatever struggles you are facing, whatever setbacks you have gone through, you can ask me through the comments below. I'll make a separate video answering all of you guys' questions.
If you are just starting off with this industry, if you are just a beginner, I am accepting this fact that you currently have at least a camera. I understand there is iPhone 16, there are good cameras in phones, but when you are going into a professional field, you need a camera. You can start off with a simple basic camera setup with one prime lens, one body, can be 24 megapixel also. If you shoot it in 100 ISO, the image will come out very clean and it will try out. There are hundreds of videos. You can watch Peter McKinnon, Daniel Schaffer getting their product videos done. So you need to have a basic setup. Until unless you cannot, with your phone you cannot do it. Let me be clear about it. I know you might think that then why do I get, but you have to. There is the option of renting, there is the option of taking it from a friend. There are a lot of options. If you want it, you can do it. You have to create the portfolio. Once your portfolio is done, then only you can start going out and reaching out to clients. Now, creating the portfolio is also, I would consider, one of the first struggling points, because that's something people take a huge time. But I would rather suggest you, if you have the fire in yourself, take 1 month, create at least 5 to 6 series of contents. You can do that if you take it very seriously.
So what are the struggles part? From my experience, where I got setbacks, the mistakes I've made, from those experiences I have few things to share. These are very small things which you should know, you should keep in your mind.
Okay, your equipment is sorted. You have your room, you have a small space, because product photography doesn't take a lot of space. Now products, where will you get it? Initially starting, for your portfolio, use dummy products. Buy a fruity can, Coca-Cola can, Red Bull can, get some food photography done, use some apparels, glasses, mobile phones. There are products everywhere. In your house, you already have the products, you have to just shoot it. Take it, think it creatively and shoot. Bring out some good images. I'm very sure you have done your homework on the technicalities, because I'm not going to get into technicalities into this video. Now getting the first client is another struggle. The first client should be near about your friends and families, or a small business near your areas. They are the best potential client. Don't start approaching with the brand. They are not going to entertain you on the first place. first start off with your friends and families, your neighborhood small businesses. Approach them, give some of them some of few works. Your portfolio will also build in, and you will also start getting experiences, how to get the shoot done, how much time it's taking, how that will give you more clarity on how much you should charge. Now that is something I'll come later on. From my experience, that start telling out, if you're starting up with this career in 2025, start telling out people, go out and tell people you are doing this. If you do not tell people, people will not know, people will not come to you with your job is one part of growing their business. So you have to make them understand, you have to make them valued. In 2025, I have been also looking into that there is a spike in the percentage of women's, because as a product photographer you get to be artistic, you get to be on your own comfort zone. You don't need a big studio, you can do it on from your drawing room of your living space. You don't need very big lights or huge equipments. You can start off with the smaller ones. Now buying and renting is an option you need to explore. Sometimes you take decisions.
Okay, so let's talk about some skill sets and things that you need.
First of all, to get a good eye, you need to go through lot of content. If you see a different kind of content, the more content you see, the more artistic visions you perceive. Go to Pinterest, go to Behance. These are the two creative platforms where you look into product photography, how things are done, understand how the lighting is made. These are very small setups. Product photography happen in very small setups. You don't need huge things. Understand how people are placing the lights, how people are placing the main subject. You have to understand, and you have to make the whole setup in a way that it grabs the attention directly to the product. The extra aestheticness and the side elements are to grab the attention into the product. So in product photography, it's not recommended to use lot of props. In some scenarios it's needed, but in most scenarios try to be minimalistic, because that will make your product stand out. Your composition should be beautiful and balanced. Do not overuse of lights. Two lights, I believe 2 to 3 lights is sufficient for getting one product photo shoot.
Let's talk about some goals, career opportunities, what type of work happens into this industry.
Every corporate company is now having. There are specific e-commerce companies. All these e-commerce companies they have their in-house studios. They need photographers. You can apply them. You can have a full-time job with them. The agencies often take over big clients and they have their in-house teams. They get the shoot done in-house. That is more cost saving. So a approach to agencies, let it be small, big, it's a place where you can get work. These are like full-time jobs, and in this photography you will be getting into a niche. You will be brushing up your skills every day. Suppose you are getting into apparel brand, you will be every day working on apparel brands, different projects, different kinds of setups. You will learn a lot in this corporate industry. You will learn a lot while shooting campaigns, throughout the different campaigns throughout the years, shooting for different brands in different themes, how to make basic things work out, utilizing props, understanding the colors. You will learn these things. The career growth in this industry is also pretty good. In 2 to 3 years you are going to become a senior photographer. In 3 to 5 years you can be a lead photographer who is leading a team of 5-6 more photographers, and you have responsibility of, within the brand language, within the theme, you have to execute 400-500 images. There are e-commerce companies who need thousands and thousands of images, good edited finished images every month to get their listings done, for their marketing part, for their social media part, for their store displays. There are a lot of options you get working with agencies, startups and brands as full-time. Freelancing, again, I would say it's totally on networking. So overall, there is a lot of opportunities coming for you this year. Keep your resume updated, keep your portfolio updated, keep applying into LinkedIn and Naukri, and there are a lot of new platforms that are coming in. The only thing is you have to have the passion, and if you feel that you can do it, you will do it. In this video, I want you guys to comment below what questions do we have. Now these are some perspectives I'm sharing from my end. Now if you give me your questions, I can give you my opinion from real life work experience. Maybe with your questions I can make another video answering each and every one of them.
Okay, once again, if you find this video helpful and informative, please do like the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't.
That gives me a lot of motivation to create more videos that can help you in your struggle, in your career path.
And cut.